20 seconds until we get underway with this final round robin match for the Great Britain Elite Women, and the final match before we get into the knockout stages of the competitions here in Castellon for the European Championships. We're just about ready to get underway, and both teams are off. Sitting out for Great Britain this time, we have Fiona Kirkby and Maddie Hollick. And play moving straight through the centre for the Spanish. And very powerful drive off the strike, getting them well into Great Britain territory. Nice drive on the 45, trying to break inside. GB getting the people down and setting, trying to get that defence. There's a big push on the goal, and already there's no goal being signalled by one of the referees here, saying the puck was advanced in illegally. So, bit of a let-off there for the GB Elite Women. This really a bit more of a scouting trip for both these teams, as opposed to the a serious match, as both these teams will be facing each other tomorrow in a semi-final, as they will be finishing second or third regardless of the result in this match this afternoon. Moving down the far side wall underneath the sin bins, just breaking into the Spanish half, but now the Spanish come away on a bit of a counter. Rachel Hickey's racing back across the surface, and now she goes down after Lauren Dwyer covers at the back for Great Britain. GB with 3 on the bottom. Play moving over towards the barrier side wall. Play still moving as Laura Aisbit gets down, and now away go GB. Down that side is Rachel Hickey, forced to come onto the wall and hold up the play, and as she waits, we've got a stoppage being signalled by one of the referees, and that's controlling the puck on the palm, signalled by the ref, an advantage to GB. So after a shaky start, GB starting to take a bit of a hold on this game. Advantage being played, and a stoppage coming. Illegal use of the stick, and GB will have an advantage puck. Moving that little bit close to the goal. In the water at the moment for Great Britain. Fiona Kirkby, Janet Fletcher, Rachel Hickey, and moving towards the backside wall, Michelle McWhinney on the turn, trying to find the pass inside, but it's a loose pass, and Spain gain possession, although they're not able to go anywhere. Spain trying to advance down the barrier side wall, but play coming across. Drive on the goal now by the GB girls, right onto the corner. This looks like the first goal. Possibly Fee Maynard to the side. No, signal given that it was Sam Marlowe who got that goal as she goes into the subs area. And the Spanish coach is going to take her timeout. And after just 3.5 minutes, it's going to be the first time out of the match. Good recovery there from GB after a very shaky start, and Spain unfortunate to have that goal disallowed. GB Elite men there is making all the noise, having a little bit of a party up in the stands. And away we go. Straight off from the strike, and both teams gridlocked in the middle as the puck starts to come to the outside, and Lauren Dwyer bringing the puck over towards the camera. Loretta Lorenzo turns, gives the puck straight to Rachel Hickey, and Rachel Hickey will do a cross-pull swim looking for her support. Turns in the centre, gets the flick forward. Spain in possession, bringing it to the far side wall. Penalty being given by the referee. Spain with the advantage puck now. GB gain possession and start to bring it across towards the camera. Spain dispossessing Fiona Maynard there. The flick through. Spain trying to get on the end of it. The pick up and return. Very popular tactic used by the Spanish. Free down the forward line for Spain. The drive on the GB goal cleared for the moment over to the far side corner. GB bodies getting down on the goal as Spain attempt to drive it along the back wall. Chance now as GB make about 5 meters out of their own area. Play moving across over to the barrier side wall as Fee Maynard subs, letting in Sam Marlowe. Lauren Dwyer letting in Michelle McQuinney. GB attempting to just go through the Spanish defence, moving out wide a little bit more now. Underbody trying to curl it out, and Loretta Lorenzo goes ahead of her countrywoman, trying to get past Rachel Hickey. Still on the back, and then there goes Loretta Lorenzo once again. Moves the puck inside. Good bit of breath hold there by that Spanish duo as they push forward in front of a GB subs bin, and Lauren Dwyer re-enters the game. That's her going down now, making an instant impact, but she's missed the tackle, and the chance on the goal looks like it was saved there by the GB defender. But the referee on the far side says that it's going to be a penalty shot to Spain. Interesting call there. Sam Marlowe getting a little bit confused going into trying to attempt to save a penalty, and Rachel Bell just says, don't worry, I've got it. So here we go, both players down for Spain. Rachel Bell out to get it. Massive flick by Spain. Just over the bat of Rachel Bell. Well executed by Clara Martinez, supported by her sister Elena Martinez in that motion. The score now, Spain 1, Great Britain 1. Spain trying to drive back through the middle. It's a similar story to what happened in the last match with the way that the scores were turned and created. That last match finishing 3-1. GB taking a 1-0 lead and Spain equalising through a penalty. Call of gloving. And back will go Spanish team. GB with the advantage puck. Janet Fletcher trying to go down the middle. Another stoppage by the referees. False start by the Spanish, so they'll pick up their team warning. And another one, that'll be the players sent out to the side. So JB doing exactly what they need to do, going down to the other end and trying to get the goal. GB trying to force a way through the thick Spanish pack. Spain bring the puck out to the near side wall. Play firmly lodged in the corner as Spain go through the phases. Waiting off for Spain is number 10, Maria Lucia Gutierrez. Just waiting as the offside halfback, and now as play begins to switch, she goes down. Elena Martinez covers as centre back as well. And Maria Jose Alvarez takes over as the player waiting over the top of the goal. As now there's a break off the wall by Lauren Dwyer, trying to curve back to the middle. The puck in the centre of the pool. Drive towards the centre of the goal. And Spain attempt to clear to the far side wall. Stoppage though. And number 8, Diana Estrella, judged to have used her free arm illegally. And she will go out for 2 minutes. So Spain with an advantage now. They'll take the advantage puck and have a 6-on-5 power play for the next 2 minutes. Spain, their team to have used their timeout so far. Very early in the match, and it's proved well as they've recovered, but still need to continue through. And they're driving really well here as Spain as they get over the halfway line. GB eventually hold them up. Spain now being pressured as there's a swimmer through for Great Britain. No confirmation on who that is for you. Looks like it was Fiona Maynard with the big swim, but crowded out by 3 players. And Laura Aisbit tries to regain the puck, but Spain take it out to the side wall. GB get a fresh player in. Janet Fletcher has trouble with her mask and goes to the back of the subs box to adjust that. Laura Aisbit subs as play moves into the centre of the pool once again. Spain trying to get down through the central channel now. Continuing to go on and on and on down the central channel slowly. GB's resistance holding firm as Michelle McQuinney goes down at the back and enters your picture. Now a stoppage in play. So, timeout taken by Kai Ward, the GB coach, and this will probably benefit the Spanish team as well, because they're able to get their team in and say, this is how I want you to attack through the GB5 for the remaining 50 seconds, but Diana Thallela is out. I get a TV and I can see everything. It's just too warm. Stoppage now by the referee. Advantage was being played, and it's going to be an illegal knockdown, and advantage to Great Britain now. Play on the far side wall. Not moving anywhere, but we have another stoppage. Just less than 5 minutes remaining in the half. Illegal use of the free arm by Spain, and they'll get pushed back. Diana will be in once the puck moves. And we're back to 6-on-6 hockey. Play moving over to the far side, advantage being played. Still advantage being played. And now a stoppage in play. Stick infringement against Great Britain, and they'll get pushed back as GB changed the personnel in the pool. So, Spain advantage puck in there to defend for GB. Laura Aisbit, Janet Fletcher, Fee Maynard, Michelle McQuinney, Rachel Hickey, and Diana Thallela. Coming out to the side now, Michelle McQuinney, right in front of the coaching area. Michelle McQuinney still trying to get away through. Rachel Hickey there, pressured by 2. She's twisting and turning, but isn't able to come away with a puck as Spain now go against Maria Lucia Gonzalez with that move. Pay coming into the central channel, but a stoppage by the referee. Janet Fletcher finds herself out for 2 minutes as Spain quickly race up to take the advantage puck. Michelle McWhinney takes control and takes the puck into the back corner. Rachel Hickey looks around before she goes in on the play. Of course, Rachel has to take it straight out of the corner, or at least attempt to. Off on the 90 for GB, and Fee Maynard has some space to swim. She's going to be up against the barrier, pressed by the Spanish defence, but does well, and GB reset underneath their subs area, and Sam Marlowe enters as Fee Maynard goes out. GB in possession, just trying to get out of their end. Just holding on here is good enough for GB. Goal is even better. Patricia Marco, she moves out now. And play goes once again now. Play moving out to the side. GB trying to control it. Maria Lucia Gonzalez unable to stop the GB drive and may come off now at the 45. Less than 90 seconds remaining in the half. Big push out to the far side wall. Chance for GB to use this opportunity, even though Janet Fletcher's still out for another 20 seconds. GB still up in that area. Minute to go. Nice little chance and a swim through for the GB players. They move ever closer within the 5 metres towards the Spanish goal. Still attempting to get further forward. Alyssa Roach surfaces. Waiting, just trying to get further down the pool. Spanish defence holding strong with 45 seconds to go. Elena Martinez watching over, waiting and timing when she can go down. Spanish player who plays a lot of her hockey in the South Sea. GB still with the drive towards the goal. Alyssa Roach services. Play goes into the centre. One-on-one with the defender. Spain needs to really press hard and get this puck into a safer position. GB with the bodies down to try and pin them in the centre, but somehow they managed to come out through the centre. And now a stoppage with 20 seconds remaining in the half. And that will do us till half time. Not sure we'll get. And this deliberation between the referees means play comes to a stop and we're going to have half time. So judging by the decision which has come via the referees, the Spanish will be out to down to 5 for 2 minutes when play gets underway once again. Ignore the statistic on your screen that says Janet Fletcher's out for another 2 minutes. She is not. Please also, those of you that are watching, we've tried to make some changes as promised to exactly what we can do with the cameras in commentary position setup. So let us know what you think of the elevated camera and the fact that we cut to the air whilst the puck's on the far side of the pool. Hopefully that gives you a bit more of an insight as to where all the play is going. So if you can leave your comments and we'll see if we can possibly make any changes that can improve the game, but to this point, not so sure. Sorry, Peter Morgan, I do keep trying to get the difference between the two of the newer players, because I do know it's meant to be. They are both Laurens, yes, my mistake. Yes, I will. At least that's easier. I can just say Lauren and then change whichever one it is. But we're underway once again, and GB on the attack straight away, moving to the far side corner of the pool. Putting Spain under pressure, but we have a stoppage. Remember, Spain down to 5 as Patricio Marco. She stays out. Advantage Great Britain, and that advantage is going to stem to 6 and 4 now. As another player gets out for Spain. Off we go. GB with a power play 6 on 4 for at least 30 seconds. Lorenzo, the forward, wearing number 3 for Spain, out for 2 minutes. Keeping going. Fee Maynard goes down. Drive on the goal. Looking to the far side, looking for the signal. And a very strong decision by the referee, and Fiona Vicious Maynard is sent out for 5 minutes. One of the first 5-minute penalties, and she is not going to be happy about that as she sits on the bench in the sin bin. Only a signal of unsportsmanlike conduct signalled there by the referee. Spain still with... Spain back to 5? No, Spain still will initially start with the advantage puck 4 on 5, but then they're going to have, as soon as the puck is touched, they're going to go back to 5 on 5 for hockey, and then they'll have a good 4 minutes 6 on 5 hockey. Ignore Fiona Kirkby, she's not in the sin bin. She's out on the side. She's going to visit her in the sin bin, but she's soon going to be told by the referees that she needs to move away, because she shouldn't be talking to the player in the sin bin. But GB getting set to defend, and Clara Martinez is going to try and take this puck out. Elena Martinez watching over the back. Her halfback will go out with her, opting to go to the subs side wall as their player now has to race across the pool. But it's 5 on 5 hockey once again. GB trying to come off the wall and back into the centre. I was a little surprised tactically there that Spain didn't go over to the sin bin knowing their player was going to come in. Perhaps it's because they were going to let this substitution happen beforehand. And GB trying to go down the back wall as Spain twist and turn and try and get the puck out to the corner. Who's on the puck now? Don't know, Sophie. We just said unsportsmanlike conduct. I'm sure she will know more than I. As now Spain try and have some space to swim. Rachel Hickey gets down, puts in a strong tackle to turn the play around, and GB are able to switch across the midline. 20 seconds until Loretta Lorenzo comes back in. Play in the central channel as GB try to force away into the goal, but they are forced wide. Sam Marlowe comes across on the service to get the puck out of the corner. 5 seconds till Spain are back to a full complement of players, and GB must defend another 3 minutes and 50 seconds without Fiona Maynard as she waits in the sin bin. Illegally stopping the puck by GB as they try to control, and Spain will have the advantage. They do now have all 6 players in, so they have a 6 on 5 advantage. Rachel Hickey asks how long Fee Maynard has, and the answer is a long time. An eternity if you're sent to the sin bin for 5 minutes. Very close game, this 1-1, as the score suggests. GB possibly putting Spain under more pressure, but being pulled back for fouls in this defining moment in the game. How Great Britain handle having a forward with the strength of Fee Maynard out for this length of time, as we now get an equal puck on the halfway line. So GB still just spending a little bit more time in the Spanish territory as we see things just kept on the halfway line. Fee Maynard halfway through her time penalty, but still an eternity to go. As play comes past her in the sin bin now as Spain try and break into the central channel and twist and turn out of the way. It is one on the side, Matt, because Fiona Kirkby is not playing, so she's on domestique duty. Play in the GB third. Just trying to force the way back out, and just still got to hang on for another 1.5 minutes till Fiona Maynard can get back into the pool. Michelle McWhinney down, trying to challenge. Rachel Hickey out over the back, judging to go down now. Michelle McWhinney joins her down as Spain push for the goal. Spain will still push. The big power move in the centre. Stopped by Michelle McWhinney. Michelle McWhinney subs. Out of breath. Janet Fletcher subs and Alyssa Oates enters the game. Little collision as GB get the subs in, and Spain rush a lot of players back to the subs box. GB are attacking 5-on-3 as Spain don't time their subs to the best of their abilities. Alyssa Oates trying to force the puck to the inside. Kim Mokes now, who's fresh into the play, trying to force the puck through. Maybe it's Sam Marlowe waiting on the other side. Yes. Her teammate though, Rachel Hickey, trying to get it. She gives it to another West London player in Kim Mokes. Kim Mokes slides it forward. Just can't get the puck out from underneath. It's okay, it's okay. And Spain trying to come now down the barrier side wall. End-to-end stuff as Fiona Maynard, 30 seconds left before she gets in, and she waits on the side. Don't be surprised if Fee gets in, touches the puck straight away, swims down to the other end and scores, because that will be her motivation as soon as she gets into the pool. Alyssa Oates on the wall. 5 seconds for Fee Maynard. Spain bring it off the wall, and in goes Fee Maynard, racing towards the puck, getting down straight away. She's on the inside. GB have the puck. Can they get it inside to Fee Maynard? No. But she's still there, Fee, waiting as the offside forward on the wall. The puck moves to Sam Marlowe. Fee Maynard on the inside, still down. Now she decides to surface. Spain still driving towards the goal. Sam Marlowe subs. Again, just to remind you, there's no pressure on the result of this game, as it doesn't change anything for tomorrow. GB will still finish second. And now the stoppage. Excellent defensive and work and control of the game as GB survive. Great Britain advantage pucks with over 6.5 minutes left in the game. Loletta Lorenzo tries to go down the centre. Moving to the right now is Clara Martinez, trying to find her teammate. She does. But Rachel Hickey swims backwards. Inside flick up to Lauren Aisbit. And now trying to get it out to the side there. And successfully done by Lauren. Now the swim from GB down the centre. Well defended there by the offside Spanish defender. But now Alyssa Oates has some space to swim. The player is inside to her. It's Fee Maynard. Fee Maynard with a chance to put GB up by a goal. Unable to do so. Last ditch defending by Spain as they go now to the centre of the goal. Players going down. Players surface. Looking at the referees. Obstruction. Penalty. Shot. Possibly a badly timed substitution there by the Spanish defender, leading to that control as they swim. Alyssa Oates and Rachel Hickey, as they have before, will line up to take this advantage puck. Fee Maynard putting all the pressure on there, timing the drop and getting the puck onto the goal as advantage was played before Everything stops. Elena Martinez going to be down to try and defend this one. Elena Martinez off to watch. She's already saved one so far in this tournament. Unable to do so this time. And that is confirmed. Alyssa Oates, the one putting the goal in. Spain now trail in the second half with 5.5 minutes remaining by a score of 2-1. Not a lot will change for the semi-final tomorrow, however. A massive psychological boost to whoever would be to win this match ahead of the semi-final tomorrow. Spain win the face-off. Now GB control on the near side wall. Spain being moved backwards as players recycle into position. Right on the halfway line, and Spain trying to continue to go. Play on the surface, trying to just drop down and move things into the middle. GB here still trying to attack. And now the stoppage. Less than 5 minutes remain, 4:30 left on the clock. Here we go. Play on the far side. GB with the advantage. Lauren Dwyer waiting as the last woman back for GB. She drops down now. Neutralising a move as Rachel Hickey gets back into position. Kim Mokes with the flick forward. Fee Maynard down trying to back tackle. Spain have 4 minutes to try and find an equaliser in the match. And now a break for Spain, one-on-one being chased by GB. The turn inside on Michelle McWhinney. Spain trying and advance through. Important tackle there. Lauren Dwyer with the all-important touch. Chance for Spain to go through the middle. Clara Martinez challenged. Gets to the back wall. No advantage or any signals by the referee. There's play suspended on the back wall. Spain trying to break it into the middle and gets it into the goal. Looks like GB are going to take it out to the far side. No! It's put in by Spain. Laleta Lorenzo. It looks to be with the goal. And the things are tied up at 2 apiece here with 3 minutes and change left in the second half. Again, psychology at stake in ahead of the semi-final. We've got 30 seconds until we hit the 2-minute stop clock. Remember, the stop clock does not stop if there is a goal, only for any infringements that referees signal. Both teams will be looking to win this one. I don't think either would be happy taking a draw in. Spain would see it as improvement. Great Britain, maybe not. But a strong duo left out on the side for GB that would surely face Spain tomorrow in the semi-final with Maddie Hollick and Fee Maynard, Fee Kirkby. Especially since Fee Kirkby would be the vice-captain. Play suspended on the wall as now we hit the 2-minute section. Spanish supporters finding their boys, but GB the ones on the attack now. The swim towards the goal. Looks like GB are through. Looks like it's going to be 3-2 GB. Goal. Lauren Ausbit with the goal that puts GB ahead. Time will tick down to around 1 minute 20 seconds before we get underway again. And it's going to take a strong finish to the game for GB to come through. Loss in this game, not the worst for Spain. As Kai Waters takes his time out with 1 minute and 20 seconds. Wise move there for Kai, making sure that he wasted as much time as possible before calling his team timeout. So with 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock, GB need to just see out this game. This is game management time. But they are off. Spain on the offensive. Spain going to be throwing everything at GB. This is a perfect practice if you were down in the final stages of the match that's coming. GB moving out towards the far side wall. Stoppage. Clock stops on 40 seconds to go. Lauren Aisbit told she fouled. However, she stays in the pool. Still 6-on-6 hockey. 40 seconds to go. Possibly the final push for the Spanish Chicas. Trying to move it into the central channel. Expect a turn and then a big push down the middle. Here comes that push down the middle. Spain just trying to keep it in the centre at all costs. Still in the centre with Clara Martinez. Clara Martinez trying to move the puck out, but it's Fiona Maynard who moves away down the pool. Has a chance to reset, but she spits the puck back into the middle. 13 seconds left to go. Won't cost her anything in this match. But underneath the sub's been a perfect chance to reset, and Spain are able to move it into the middle, but they're going to run out of time here, and the game is going to thankfully finish. Great Britain 3, Spain 2. A very close game. Well fought, players staying in the water. GB survived well when they were down to 5 players for 5 minutes as Fiona Maynard serves out her long time penalty. But they hold on, and a late goal from Lauren Aisbit gives them that the spoils of this game. That's all from us here in Castellón today. You'll join us tomorrow where it's knockout time. See you then. Bye-bye. Good.